Which movie can be summed up as nothing really happens? Waiting for Godot? My Dinner with Andre. Napoleon Dynamite. Coffee and Cigarettes. The Man from Earth. Retiring professor, who his colleagues notice doesn't seem to have aged much or at all. Has a farewell party before leaving town. Puts forth the theory that he's actually 14k years old. And debates with his colleagues on if it's possible as they try to poke holes in his story. As he took part in various historical events. At the end of the party debate, he drives off into the proverbial sunset with each of his colleagues having a different take on if his story is real or not. The straight story. Old guy drives his riding lawnmower across several states to visit his possibly dying brother. Nothing happens. Brother is fine. Edit. I'm working on a novel about a former horse rancher with dementia. In my head, since I started, I've always pictured Richard Farnsworth in the role. The story was majorly influenced by my favorite movie ever, Paris, Texas. I did not discover the straight story until 2020. That last scene gave me goosebumps. It felt like a sign. What is the worst movie you ever watched? Poltergeist. It's a French movie where a family buy a house haunted by gay ghost. Love on a Leash. Woman falls in love with a dog who becomes human at night. A bizarre, awful movie experience. The Mask 2. Son of the Mask. Cool Cat Saves the Kids. Cats the Musical. I just sat there with WTF going around in my head the entire time. Dragon Ball Evolution. What is the worst thing to step on while barefoot? A landmine. Coincidentally also still the worst thing to step on while wearing shoes. George Foreman Grill. Quentin Tarantino. My dog's paw. His yelp breaks my heart. Somebody's foot when you live alone and don't have anyone over. Tack strip that slightly sticks through the carpet in a doorway. What is your excuse for not yet ruling the world according to your whims with an iron fist? I underestimated the cost of attaching laser beams to the heads of sharks. I can't find my keys. No one wants me to, and I don't want to deal with the drama. Ruling the world would take up too much of my leisure time. Too much work. Statistically, it's essentially a coin flip whether you'll die a violent, painful premature death. Call me meek, but I much prefer not being shot at by rebels. What is a good show that got cancelled for no good reason? Basically any Netflix series that people want to keep watching. Gotta say Mindhunter really seemed like one of the only shows that Netflix actually dragged their feet on canceling, seeming to hope Fincher would return to it. I am not okay with this. Also, Almost Human. Travelers. Caprica. King of the Hill. It was cancelled not because of low ratings or controversy, but because Fox wanted to make room for the new and upcoming comedy, The Cleveland Show. That's not a joke, by the way. That's actually the reason Koth was cancelled. Why are you single? I don't socialize. I don't trust anyone. I work overnight, so I don't meet new people unless I put in the effort to do so. But also lockdown made me very comfortable being single, so I'm fine with waiting until I find a good match. I don't socialize much. I do not know how to approach a girl. Never even tried. I always fall for the emotionally unavailable ones. I generally self-sabotage. I want to be with someone. As cheesy as it sounds, my someone. But as soon as someone shows genuine affection for me, I feel guilt. Knowing who I am, how I am, what I struggle with, and basically screw it up to save them from being with me. You just woke up as Elon Musk. What's the first thing you would do? Transfer what I would consider to be a stupid amount of money to an account in my name just in case. I wake up as myself the next day. Nice try, Elon. Sort your own mess out. Find my real body and hope Elon isn't being a dick to everyone I know. Buy a company, change one of its letters to X. Get his phone password wrong. Get locked out. Can't find his keys. Can't use his cars. Don't know his neighbors. They'd probably commit me to the hospital if I told them the truth. In conclusion, I'd do the exact same thing I do at home. Eat food and watch TV. Wiring my mom money. Subscribe, my brothers.